I don't know what 8 inches is. A foot, I don't know. It was giant, massive. But what did this story teach me and why did I want to share it is sometimes there's no signs of life and it takes longer than what we want. And then what we get is not what we expect. And that can be whether it is with chiropractic, getting adjusted, getting checked, and it's taking longer than what we want. And maybe the result is not what we expect. I think this is just a wonderful story that I bring home to my kids and to myself. It's what I remind myself. I still put Luna moths around to remind myself, like, um, this is not what you needed. The Polyphemus moth was what you needed and what you got. And it was just a beautiful story in our lives. So you can take that photo down, Kat. The other story, and I'm kind of, because I had two little stories to talk about storytelling. So, storytelling, when we're using our words, it's more than just writing nonfiction, right? Whether we are speaking to people in the office and it's our TikTok at the table, or whether it is in a blog, or whether it's in a phone conversation, or whether it is in the grocery store, what makes it a story and not just a nonfiction piece of information? And I've been thinking about this for years, for probably 15 years. And part of it is the emotion that we bring in a story. So we can do that with grabbing people's curiosity, with sharing sensory details and synonyms, and, choosing rich verbs and things like that. That's kind of the technical side of things. But I was reading Brene Brown's Dare to Lead, and she said empathy is connecting to the feeling and not the experience. So the other story that, honestly, I'm not sure I want to tell tonight, but it's what I'm going to tell, is the story Where's the Wound? So in all of our stories, I think that we have different wounds, different layers, different things going on, and maybe we don't share that story, but we use that empathy, we use that feeling to connect to somebody else's experience. And speakers at DE have done this so beautifully, so many times. So I think asking ourselves, beyond the technical details of how can I use a better verb, or is this a curiosity provoking hook, or what's my call to action, what I really want to focus on for myself in 2024 is connecting to that emotion. So where's the wound? I'm going to show you another picture. And Kat, if you can show the picture there. So this is actually a picture of Maya. And this is back in 2016. So she's just a little bit littler. Oop, I'm moving the wrong way. A little bit littler. And she's on the shoulders of my dad. And we were hiking. We went to Colorado. We went to Pagosa Springs. And we were all hiking. So I'm part of a big family. All the family's there. In-laws, grandkids, everybody's there. And my husband was like, let's go hiking tomorrow. There's this trail. It is the Rainbow Trail. I'm just going to go back to that. It's called the Rainbow Trail. Let's go hiking on that. So we all go hiking. Well, the story is that we had lunch, and me and the little ones went back to the cabin, and everybody else kept on hiking. And it is amazing to me, the beautiful details of this story, that it was the Rainbow Trail, because my dad never came down. He just kept going up that Rainbow Trail straight to heaven. He had a massive heart attack there on the trail. My husband did CPR. My siblings, ran down the mountain, broke into the nearest cabin, and told people we need help. But there was a storm coming over the mountains. The helicopter couldn't get in. It was his day. It was his time. And honestly, what a beautiful ending to his story, to leave Earth in a beautiful place with your family. And oh, we should have brought water. But why do I tell you that? It's because I think about, has grief been your professor? It's been my Professor Snape, the professor we don't really like, right? But the one that we need. So many times at DE, we've been told and we've heard, serve your way through it. The parts of your story that hurt may be what help others to heal. I think that this is especially true. I always want to make sure that people understand I'm not ever promoting that you overshare something deeply personal to you. It's empathy is connecting to the feeling, not the experience. So if you have that feeling, that is what makes it a beautiful story. And that is what I think is meant by even this Ernest Hemingway quote, write hard and clear about what hurts. It doesn't mean you have to share things that are personal, but sharing that feeling, that is just a beautiful way to connect with people in your TikTok, in your social media, in your grocery store line, with whoever you're talking about. So that is my two stories. I had a couple different ones, and those are the two that you got for tonight. But yeah, I love and appreciate each of you. I think that is all that I have to say for this evening. I can't believe what an amazing group this is to support each other. And the stories that we hear have always massively touched me. So I just have a lot of appreciation for each of you. I need a hug.
I wish I could hug you. Thank you so much for sharing. What an incredible story.
My pleasure.
Both of them. So amazing. For you
Well,
too.
Well, it's my pleasure. I was, yeah. There you have it.
There you have it. Well, first of all, this was your DE Tuesday night debut, and you knocked it out of the park. We're so grateful that you shared with us. I think it's important I know there have to be so many people at DE that see you coming and going and doing your thing. And I just think it's so important that everybody knows a little piece of your heart and your mind and all of that. So I'm so glad that you came on. And we have like twin earrings.
Matching. Yeah. I was like, I need blue. Whenever they say the throat chakra, the color is blue. So I'm like,
that's right.
Well, I am not sure, but I will whatever keeps my voice going.
Hey, it worked. It worked. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Hey, everybody, have a great night. We will see you all next week. Have a